Hey guys, so we are going to show you how to quickly and efficiently set up. First, we're going to show you all the parts. I would recommend setting up everything on a table or on the floor like this so you have all the parts in front of you and you know you're not missing anything. We've got the seat, we've got the straps. Then you have your M8 screws, washers, shrapnel, and nuts. You have the M6 long screw, shrapnel, and nut. The M6 short screw, and of course you have the attachments as well that is going to make the hoverboard stay in place. We've got the tire. Yes, it might be a little hairy at first, but that's completely normal. We do have the shocks and the two-part frame. So we are going to show you how to assemble it quickly and efficiently. We are going to assemble the front end tire to the front end base. Here you have your parts. You've got 4 M8 screws, washers, shrapnel, and nuts, and its corresponding wrench. I have lined them up in order of assembly, so we will show you how that goes. So lay your base flat. Apply the first screw through the hole. Lay it back down again. Line up the tire. Ensure the screws go through each hole, and now you're going to apply your parts. You're first going to start with your washers. And then you're going to apply the shrapnel. And now the nuts. So just kind of line them up, maybe give them a little twirl so it's easier for you when you actually start turning them into place with the wrench. Here's your assembled tire piece. You will notice that it has freedom of movement, and that is completely normal. That'll actually give it a more safe ride. And now we are going to assemble the shocks to the front end base. This is the right side up here. And here are the parts that you need in order. We've got the M6 long. You will notice there are 2 M6 screws. With these, we are working with the long. And then your 2 shrapnels and nuts. And here's the shocks here. So you want to line up the base of the shock. You'll notice there's 2 holes. A hole on the base and a hole on the shock, and you're going to apply a screw in the middle. And you should feel it come out the bottom there. And you're going to apply the shrapnel. This is why it's important to have a flat surface to work with. Some stages might be a little bit difficult to manage. So you just twist that on and use its corresponding wrench to tighten. Okay, so this is the finished assembled frame. You will notice that the handlebars, for lack of a better word, are pointed outwards away from the shocks. And towards the middle part of what the assembled frame is going to be. So the next step would be to assemble the seat to the frame. And we are going to use the 4 M6 short screws. And we have a jerry key for that as well. So you line up the seat with the corresponding holes on the base. And then you're going to take each screw, pop them in place, and you're going to use the jerry key to screw them in place. Here's your assembled seat, and now what we are going to do is apply the front end of the frame to the back end of the frame. You want to just push that through, and what you want to do is you want to fasten and tighten the clamps. This might be a little tricky. You do need to use quite a bit of pressure to get these fastened securely. So Daniel is just turning it there and then fastening the clasp. Do the same on the other end. What you're going to want to do is do a little pressure test and see if you can pull it apart. And if you can't, then you know you've got the job done right. We need to finish up by securing the straps to the base of the cart. You can see over here that we've already done this. They are a little bit loose, and that is completely normal. That just allows a little forgiveness for possibly some larger hoverboards to fit in. So these are the pieces that you're going to use here. We're going to show you how to do that. Again, you want to stay on a flat surface. It's just going to help you out with this process. So you'll notice that the parts are facing down and the screws are at the top. You want to make sure that there is some forgiveness there. So we are going to show you how to secure the board to the cart with our straps. I will reiterate, there were 2 sets of straps. You really only need one for this, and we're going to show you how to do it. So you're going to take the Velcro side up. You're going to slip it through the slot at the back first. Again, ensuring the Velcro side is up. Slide it under the wheel and slip the strap going underneath through the other slot. And when you pull that really tightly as you can, then you can weave the Velcro together and the board is fastened. Now at this point, if you would like, you can secure these frames as well if you would like a tighter fit for your board. Important part of the assembly is to quality control your cart. You want to make sure that it's secure before any customers get on it. So we're going to do that. Perfectly assembled.